I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. This is all that remains of the Ford Explorer that was involved in the Wednesday morning fatal accident on Route 17K in the town of Montgomery near Valley Central High School. Police say the Explorer drifted into the oncoming lane where it collided with a mail delivery truck, pinning the driver in the wreckage, leaving him unable to escape. The Explorer burst into flames with the victim's body burned beyond recognition. The driver of the truck wasn't seriously hurt. Town of Montgomery Police Chief Butch Amthor says they have yet to make a positive identification of the victim. That may not come until after the medical examiner's office concludes its investigation. Meanwhile, today, emergency responders were in the town of Warwick this morning to deal with a two-car collision and subsequent vehicle rollover at Sanfordville Road and Route 94. It happened at around 10 a.m. Ambulances were dispatched to the scene. There was no initial word on the extent of injuries or identification of victims. Look for further information here at Record Online. New Paltz School District officials are expected to sign off on a revised budget. In the wake of Tuesday's budget defeat, Superintendent Maria Rice is recommending that a reduced budget be put before voters, one that would require only a simple majority. The New Paltz budget failed because it fell short of the 60% supermajority needed because of the district's larger tax levy increase than the one allowed by the state. A second New Paltz budget proposal that could be presented to voters must include a tax levy increase of no more than 3.4%. Firemen don't just put water on flames. Sometimes they're called on to rescue those in danger, which is why members of the City of Newburgh Fire Department were taking part today in a rope rescue training exercise from the top of the 5-story St. Luke's Cornwall parking garage adjacent to the hospital. Firemen were rappelling down the outside wall of the garage and reinforcing the technical knowledge they need in order to do this type of rescue operation safely.
We get this training in the fire academy, and in the past, that was pretty much the last time we used it. Now it's we're training once a month on ropes, and this is all part of it. We do a lot of knot tying and practice in the station. And then, we try to get out to do the real thing.
It's convenient, it's real world, and, we're taking advantage of what we have available to us to make it work.
Chief Vatter says training with actual city buildings has its advantages and also saves money by keeping his men close to home. New York State has earned the dubious distinction of being number 2 in the nation in 2011 when it came to the frequency of power outages. The ranking was determined through a blackout tracker report issued by Eaton Corporation. Utility companies and their customers in the Empire State, and specifically those here in the Hudson Valley, were forced to deal with a series of outages caused by adverse weather, including Hurricane Irene, Tropical Storm Lee, and that late October snowstorm. The State Public Service Commission is currently reviewing local utility response to the storms. California had the most outages for the 3rd year in a row. The most unusual outages? Strong winds picked up a trampoline and dropped it into an electrical substation in Spokane, Washington, and a bald eagle dropped a deer carcass onto a power line in Montana. Well, personal victories were celebrated last evening in Stone Ridge, where about 230 people took an important step by achieving the goal of obtaining a college degree. They made up the 48th graduating class at SUNY Ulster. Family and friends packed the college gym to witness the graduation exercises, featuring many students who overcame struggles to reach the milestone. Now, not everyone was able to watch the proceedings once the gym had reached its space capacity. A college spokesman said next year graduation may be held in the SUNY Ulster Theater or may be streamed live to other locations. And you can call it an unusual reward for a job well done. Today, teachers at Sanfordville Elementary School in Warwick and school principal Roger Longfield puckered up and kissed a cow during a school assembly. They had promised to kiss a cow if students did a good job of raising money to help their local Odyssey the Mine team with the expenses of going to the upcoming Odyssey of the Mind World Finals in Ames, Iowa. The team, made up mostly of Sanfordville students, was sponsored this year by the Warwick United Methodist Church. This was one of a number of fundraisers that are being held, and reports are Narnia, the Holstein cow provided by local farmer Jack Pennings, didn't mind all the loving attention one bit. Well, sunshine will dominate our weather as we head into the weekend. Friday will be mostly sunny and pleasant with temperatures topping out around 75 degrees. Saturday will be partly sunny and a bit warmer with the highs up around 80 degrees. Get the features you like and the information you need by reading tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. And for breaking news throughout the day, keep clicking right back here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.